Hello. Today we're going to review some of the lowercase letters, but first, check your writing position. Make sure that you're sitting tall and facing your desk squarely. If you are right-handed, the bottom left-hand corner of the paper should point toward you, and you should hold your pen or pencil about an inch from the point, and the left hand should hold the top of the paper. The end of the pen should point toward your right shoulder. If you are left-handed, the bottom right-hand corner of the paper should point toward you. You should hold the top of the paper with your right hand. You can hold your pen or pencil a little bit further back than an inch from the point so that you can see your writing a little better. And the end of the pen should point out and away from your left shoulder. If you remember, the lowercase cursive letters were divided into 3 groups. The first letter group begins at the base line with an undercurve to the midline. The second letter group begins at the midline with a down curve to the baseline. And the third letter group begins at the baseline with an overcurve to the midline. Some examples of letters from the first group would be the letter I, the letter U, and the letter T. Some friends of mine recently went to the beach and practiced some of the letters from the first group. Let's watch. We're going to be practicing some letter combinations today, and the first letter combination that we will practice is in the word brush. It begins with the letter B, with an undercurve up to the headline, then a slant, and then we complete the B, and at this point we do a little retrace. Now this connects to the letter R with this little undercurve, retrace, slide, slant. Now we connect to the letter U, undercurve, slant, undercurve, slant. These are the 3 letters that some people have a problem connecting. Then we have the letter S and the letter H to complete the word brush. Hold your pencil in the air and trace it with me. Ready? First the B. Undercurve up, loop, slant, undercurve, retrace. Now undercurve, retrace, slide, slant. The U, undercurve, slant, undercurve, slant. The S, undercurve, retrace, curve back around and tie. The H, undercurve up, loop, slant, overcurve, slant, and finish. Put your pencil at the baseline, and I would like for you to write the word brush on your paper. Ready? First the B, right. Undercurve up, loop, slant, undercurve, retrace. Now this little undercurve for the R, retrace, slide, slant. The U, undercurve, slant, undercurve, slant. The S, undercurve, retrace, curve back around and tie. The H, undercurve up, loop, slant, overcurve, slant, and finish. Check your word brush as it appears again. First the letter B, and pay careful attention to the connection here to the letter R, and then to the letter U. Now the letter S, and the letter H to complete the word brush. Now watch as I write the word over on the board, beginning with the letter O. And now the combination that I want you to be very careful with here is the O to the letter V with this little under over, and also the letter V to the letter E with the little loop, and then we finish the word with the letter R. Hold your pencil in the air and I would like for you to trace it. Ready? Begin. First the O. Circular down, come up and close, retrace, now under, over for the V, slant, under curve, retrace, this little under curve for the E, loop, slant, the R, under curve, retrace, slide, slant, and finish. Put your pencil at the midline and I would like for you to write the word over. Ready? First the O, begin. Circular down, come up and close, retrace. Now this under, over, and slant for the V, under curve, retrace, now the E, this little under curve, loop, slant, now the R, under curve, retrace, slide, slant, and finish. Check your word over as it appears again. First the letter O, notice the connection to the letter V, and again the V to the E, and we finish with the R to complete over. Now let's take a look at the word base. First the letter V. Now I want you to notice the connection, the under over to the letter A, and then the letter S, and the letter E to complete the word base. I would like for you to practice that for your next lesson, and now I would like for you to look at the word we. First the letter W. I want you to notice the connection to the letter E, and that completes the word we. I've written we on the board and I'd like for you to trace it. Ready? First the W. Under curve, slant, under curve, slant, under curve, retrace, now under curve, loop, slant for the E, and finish. Put your pencil at the baseline and I would like for you to write the word we. First the W. Ready? Begin. Under curve, slant, under curve, slant, under curve, retrace, now this little under curve for the E, loop, slant, and finish. Now I would like for you to watch as I write the word wagon on the board. Beginning again with the W, the under curve, slant, under curve, slant. Now this time look at how I'm going to connect this with an under over to the letter A. Then curve back and down, come up and close, slant, now an over curve for the G, curve back and down, come up and close, slant to the descender, now loop and an over curve that connects very nicely to the letter O. And now at this point with a little retrace, then I'm going to go under, over curve, slant for the N, and then another over curve, slant, and finish. Hold your pencil in the air and I would like for you to trace wagon. Ready? First the W. Begin. Under curve, slant, under curve, slant, under curve, retrace, now under, over for the A, curve back and down, come up and close, slant, over curve for the G, curve back and down, come up and close, slant to the descender, loop, over curve the O, circular down, come up and close, retrace, now under, over for the N, slant, over curve, slant, and finish. Put your pencil at the baseline and I would like for you to write wagon. First the W. Ready? Write. Under curve, slant, under curve, slant, under curve, retrace, now under, over for the A, curve back and down, come up and close, slant, now an over curve for the G, curve back and down, come up and close, slant to the descender, loop, over curve, now the O, circular down, come up and close, retrace, now under, over curve for the N, slant, over curve, slant, and under curve for the finish. Check your word wagon as it appears again. First the letter W, and remember this under-over connection to the letter A. The letter G, the letter O, and now this under-over connection to the letter N to complete the word wagon. Now we're going to look at the letters that begin with the down curve. We sometimes call these the egg family letters. Now that you have learned how to write all of the lowercase cursive letters, I hope that you will be able to practice them every day in your classwork.